poem on there.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Today with Matt and Dave. This is our 10th show. I'm Matt Ricker.
And I'm Dave Horvath.
And it's great to be here on this 10th show. As we say every week, can't believe another week went by.
We hit double digits, baby. Hit double digits.
How are you today, Dave?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Ready for the weekend.
Oh yeah, who isn't ready for the weekend? It's been a long week, a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot of kids are just either finishing midterms or just doing term papers and stuff. So
That's for sure.
it's not bad to get to the end of the week.
Yeah. So we're going to begin with national news at this hour. My first headline is a missing boy has been found alive 13 years missing boy that went missing 13 years ago has been found alive and safe in Ohio, authorities say.
13 years.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of cool how they figure that out. How's the kid now?
He is 18 years old. He was 5 years old when he went missing.
It's kind of cool, though, how you're able to figure out with, like, technology. Like, they could project how he's going to age so they could find him.
Yeah.
That's not so. Dang, 13 years.
I know. But this is according to NBC News. As I said, the child was 5 years old when he disappeared in 2002, and it was suspected that the child's father, who did not have legal custody, may have taken the boy. The mother was the one who had the legal custody. Julian Hernandez, now 18 years old, have been located in a city that his father was arrested in, police say. The boy's father has been charged with tampering with records for allegedly using false information to get an Ohio identification card in 2012, NBC station WKYC reports. Julian Hernandez applied for colleges and had problems verifying his Social Security number. D.A. Brandon Falls of the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office of Alabama said. His school counselor did some researching and found his information in the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NBC affiliate WVTM reported. The boy's mother and family have been notified, and Bobby Hernandez will now be extradited to Alabama for the alleged abduction. It's just amazing that, he was found all these years later, and, it's a shame that the mother, probably had countless sleepless nights about where her boy went, especially him being so young when he went missing.
I just think it's interesting how the father has had the kid for all these years, and they just couldn't track the father down.
Because also, I didn't mention this, but I heard last night on the news that the father had forged his Social Security number for the boy. So, he gave the boy a new Social Security number, but it was a fake. It was not his actual Social Security number. So, the applying to colleges actually saved him, because when the Common App, I'm sure, couldn't verify what his Social Security number was, that raised eyebrows, I guess. So, but we're very happy for the boy, and we're glad that he's reunited with his mother and family. Our next headline is Forbes magazine releases the world's most powerful people for 2015. Now, there's a lot of people on this list, so I'm only gonna list the first 10 because
Start from 10 to 1. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that's good. Good idea. So I'll start with number 10. The 10th most powerful person is Larry Page. He is the co-founder of Google and now CEO of Alphabet Incorporated, which is a parent company of Google. Number 9, Narendra Modi, who is the Prime Minister of India. David Cameron, number 8, David Cameron, Prime Minister of United Kingdom. Number 7, Janet Yellen, who is the Federal Reserve Chairwoman here in the United States. Number 6, Bill Gates, former Microsoft CEO. Number 5 is Xi Jinping. Excuse my pronunciation.
Sorry, Xi, if you're listening, we're really sorry we said your name wrong.
He is the president of China. Number 4 is Pope Francis. Number 3 is U.S. President Barack Obama. Number 2 is German Prime Minister Angela Merkel. And finally, number 1 is Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin.
And now this is most powerful people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not honestly, that list doesn't really surprise me. I guess I should say the top 5 doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, as you may know, that the past few years the tensions with Russia have been kind of rocky. So I see how Vladimir Putin has kind of been pushing us around.
Yeah,
In
and
a
that's
way.
why he's most powerful.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, look between him and Obama. If they ever spoke at when they speak, Putin is very stern in everything he does, and at the end of the day, he's a pretty cool guy when he was the KGB, and you don't really want to mess with a guy like him because he wrestles bears and rips heads off of things.
Yeah, I actually was hoping that Pope Francis or Barack Obama would be on top.
Listen, that list, Obama, no way.
Yeah.
Pope Francis, I'm kind of surprised he's behind Obama because
Yeah.
I thought Francis would be in front of Obama just because what Francis has done since taking over as Pope has just been amazing. The guy is really changing the church as we speak. And I'm actually kind of surprised about the German president or prime minister. I don't know what they call them. Is it president? Okay, the president. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, Germany, though, look what they're pretty stable and everything they've been doing lately. I can see why, too. I'm not surprised Putin's one on that list.
Yeah, I agree. We'll see. Maybe next year things will be different. I think they said this is the second or third time that Putin has been number 1. So, but again, doesn't surprise us. So.
Listen, he rules with a stern fist, an iron fist. Yeah. He's a scary guy. Listen, sometimes scary is powerful. So.
All right, so moving on now to our next headline, and now to 2016. According to ABC News, Donald Trump and Dr. Ben Carson are now authorized for Secret Service protection. Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson authorized the United States Secret Service protection for the 2 GOP candidates. He released a statement saying, quote, "As prescribed by the statute, authorization for Secret Service protection for presidential candidates is determined by the Secretary of Homeland Security after consultation with the Congressional Advisory Committee, composed of the Speaker of the House Minority Leader, the Senate Majority Leader, the Senate Minority Leader, and an additional member selected by the committee," the statement read. Candidates who are frontrunners usually ask for protection around this time of year anyway, according to ABC News. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because if they're a potential president, they're going to need the protection.
Exactly. So
yeah,
it's not really. I'm kind of surprised it's this late now before they finally give them protection. Like I would kind of expect them to have protection, even if you're an outsider. Probably got no chance of winning, but you're one of the 12 or 16 members.
Yeah.
You're somewhat, on could be on people's hit list. So I'm kind of surprised it took this long to get on that list.
Yeah, I mean, it said that they applied back in October, so because this is when the real campaign season starts with all the debates.
This separates the men from the boys.
Yeah, 2016 is picking up. The next debate is next week. Now to campus news. Hospitality supper is today at 5:30 at Montgomery House. The midnight run takes place tonight.
No, next week.
Oh, next week.
That's next week.
Oh, that's next week.
Don't tell me tonight, because if it's tonight, then oh boy, I'm off. I was told next week. Yeah, no, the next week. It's gonna be a good time. I'm just gonna advocate for that right now, Matt. It's gonna be something really, really awesome. If you're not signed up yet, please sign up. It's for a great cause. I'm excited. And at the end of the day, you're only out till I think it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, which let's be real, everyone's up at that time anyway.
Yeah, so it's not tonight, it's next week.
If you show up tonight, there will be no one there. I repeat, no one will be there, and you'll be like sitting on the steps going, "Where is everybody?"
Couple other service projects that are happening. Project Bro is tomorrow at 2:15. They leave from La Penta. Project Soup Kitchen is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They also leave from La Penta. A visit to the Boys and Girls Club of New Rochelle will be taking place tomorrow. I think it's at
4. It's 4 to 6. I would definitely recommend if you can go, because it's pretty cool.
And my final announcement, this is the most important in my opinion. Open house is this Sunday at 8 a.m. I know that sounds early, but come on, you gotta start that college search.
Yeah, start him. Yeah, no, definitely recommend going. I will be Matt. Obviously, will be giving tours because he's the greatest tour guide of all time. And then I will also be there. Is it from 12 to 2? I'll be
Yeah.
working at the Pi Kappa Phi table. So that's one of our fraternities at school. I will be at the table. So if you got any questions, concerns, and you're interested in Greek life, swing by because I'll be there just hanging out with some of the guys.
Sounds good. And as I said, it starts at 8 a.m. It's recommended that you get there a little bit before just so you can get a parking space. But on the agenda, campus tours will be given throughout the day, financial aid workshop, a student life fair, and many other events such as going to see the different departments, departments and majors and
Clubs and
meeting some of
things.
the faculty and seeing what the programs Iona has to offer. And you can sign up at ionaevents.org. So it's going to be a great day. As Dave said, I'll be giving tours all day. It'll be a good day.
Be fun.
We're expecting a good turnout.
We're
So
expecting it's supposed to be pretty good weather too. Hopefully,
Yeah.
fingers crossed that we get some nice weather because the last thing we need is to have rain on a day like that.
yeah, sounds good. But that is all the news for now, and now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll head over to Dave with campus news and campus sports and national sports.
Okay.
We'll be right back.